cans fade in candlelight. Your shadow soft against the night. We said we'd only stay till noon, but here we are beneath the moon. Every hour feels like clay. We mold the time, then let it stay. Melted time between your eyes drips like gold from cloudy skies. We never checked, we never cared. The world dissolved and left us there. Our coffee's cold, but heart's still warm. This moment strays outside the norm. No finish line, no starting gun, just drifting slow till day is done. With every laugh the minutes bend. I hope these days won't ever end. Melted time between your eyes drips like gold from cloudy skies. We never checked, we never cared. The world dissolved and left us there. Melted time, a silent stream flowing through this shared daydream. If love exists beyond design, it lives right here in melted time. The streets are quiet, the sky's still gray. The sun's a whisper, not quite day. My coffee cools, untouched, unseen. I live inside this, in between. No horns, no noise, just distant light. A sacred hush before the fight, before the world begins to spin. I sit with peace beneath my skin. No roles to play, no race to win. Just silence where my breath comes in. The page is blank, the city sleeps, and in this pause the stillness keeps a sacred space, a soft prelude to all the chaos that intrudes. I let the moment fill This is the hour that knows my name. Before the world becomes the same, before the world begins, I stay and sip the quiet into day, a breath, a blink, a life unseen, held softly in this in-between.
Steam rose soft above my cup. You leaned in close, then looked back up. No words were said, but I could hear a whisper floating near my ear. Your silence held 1,000 lines, unspoken truth between the signs. A whisper in the steam, it called my name, soft as the drizzle on window pane. You didn't stay, but I still feel the echo of what once was real. You traced the rim, I watched your hand, like reading maps I never planned. And when you left, the air turned thin, but part of you stayed locked within. Not every love is meant to stay, but some just brew and fade away. A whisper in the steam, it called my name, soft as the drizzle on window pane. You didn't stay, but I still feel the echo of what once was real. Some stories end before the start, but linger warm inside the heart. A whisper in the steam, still haunting low. In every cup, I see you go. And though you're gone, you still redeem your voice inside my morning steam.
The quietest table in the room holds more than just a plate and spoon. We sit and sip but barely breathe, like love is something we must sheathe. The window shows a moving street, but we don't speak, we don't compete. The quietest table, full of weight, knows that time expands. You hold your mug with steady hands. I watch you blink, but not too much. Afraid to break the fragile hush. No songs, no fights, just floating space where words no longer have their place. The quietest table, full of weight, unsaid things that decorate. We don't touch, we don't confess, but silence wraps us nonetheless. They think that quiet means we're fine, but sometimes stillness draws the line. The quietest table, now I know, holds all the things we couldn't show. And though we never said goodbye, that hush became our final cry. The shop is closed, the lights are dim, but one cup waits with you in it. The cream you poured, it didn't blend, just floated there like love won't end. No spoon could stir the space you filled. The room grew still, the coffee chilled. You're the cream that stayed too long in a cup that's moved along. Though time dissolved what we once made, you linger sweet, you never fade. The air grew cold, the chairs were stacked. The barista whispered time to pack, but I just stared at what we shared. A drink untouched, a heart still bared. I should have gone, I should have moved, but love like yours just doesn't lose. You're the cream that stayed too long in a cup that's moved along. Though time dissolved what we once made, you linger sweet, you never fade. Some endings don't taste sharp or bold, they just grow quiet, soft and cold. You're the cream that stayed too long, but in this heart you still belong. Though days moved on, softly stayed.
You always start your tea clockwise, 3 times slow, then catch my eyes. You say it makes the future calm, like steep in time inside your palm. The cup becomes a little spell where every worry learns to dwell. Stir clockwise, the world unwinds in cafe light and quiet minds. We sip the day, not rushing through each circle, bringing me to you. The sugar swirls like memories, then settles down like autumn leaves. And though the news keeps spinning fast, our little booth just holds the past. We chase the calm, we chase the brew. The clock hands stir, and so do you. Stir clockwise, the world unwinds in cafe light and quiet minds. We sip the day, not rushing through each circle, bringing me to you. Not all time needs to run ahead. Some days are best when looped instead. Stir clockwise, we sit and stay while others spin and fade away. With every round, I feel us more in every loop. This love You said maybe with a twist of lime in your iced tea and stole my time. You didn't lean, but didn't leave. You stirred your thoughts inside your sleeve, and I kept sipping slow and deep, unsure if hearts would dare to leap. Cup of maybe, warm and shy, half a yes and half goodbye. We sat on lines we couldn't see, between what was and what could be. You drew small hearts on paper napes and asked me if I made something deep or someone cold. I said perhaps you nodded bold. Ooh, the light was soft, the moment wide, but neither moved to choose a side. Cup of maybe, warm and shy, half a yes and half goodbye. We sat on lines we couldn't see, between what was and what could be. Oh. And even now when I replay that sugar stirred, that halfway day, final maybe, still I hold in dreams that steep but never fold. We didn't sip what we could be, but maybe still enough for me. Oh, you left a note near the sugar jar, just 4 words, don't go too far. The cup was warm but turned to chill as echoes filled the cafe still. Espresso sharp like what we were, bittersweet and still unsure. Echoes in espressos, in steam and scent and sleepless skies. just as your cup arrived, you said, let's make this moment thrive. You sprinkled spice and took a sip, then leaned into your knitted zip. The window blurred, the lights turned low, but something sparked inside the glow. Cinnamon rain and cafe sound, a shelter where our hearts were found. You warmed the air with every grin, as seasons danced upon your skin. Simple dreams and cinnamon eves. I watched your fingers tap the glass, like marking time that wouldn't pass. The clouds grew dark the moment wide, but all I saw was you inside. Shelter where our hearts were found. You warmed the air with every grin, as seasons danced upon your skin. And though the storm has since retired, that day remains forever wired. Cinnamon rain still brings me back to cozy chairs and coffee black, where love first brewed in drops and flame. Inside that cup I found your name.
Sun peeks in with golden moon. The morning still, the coffee brew. I stretch and sway to vinyl plays and drift through hazy honey days. No deadlines here, no plans to chase, just roasted calm in woven lace. Sunday rose, slow and deep, where silence sings and dreams don't sleep. A toasted song, a mellow coast, wrapped in warm thought. Sunday rose. You stir the milk with lazy hand. We laugh at crumbs that didn't land. The clock forgets to tick in time. jazz and toast become the rhyme. The world can wait, this cup is mine. With every sip I realign. Sunday rolls slow and deep, where silence sings and dreams don't sleep. A toasted song, a mellow coast, wrapped in warmth of Sunday roll. The week will come with sharper pace, but now I'm wrapped in coffee's grace. Sunday rolls, just stay a while in buttered light and soften smile. The best of life is never boast, it's found in sips of Sunday roast.
You press it slow, just like you do. With every smile you're pouring through. Steam curls and lips into the air, like kisses hiding everywhere. Your lips, your laugh, that sleepy dress. You brew your love like French press. French press kisses, bold and warm. You hold my hand, I feel the storm of little sips and morning spins, where every cup is where love begins. The clock can tick, the world can race, but I just need your cafe face. You always wink before you pour, and somehow I just love you more. No sugar here, just heart and heat. You taste like jazz and something sweet. French press kisses, bold and warm. You hold my hand, I feel the storm of little sips and morning spins, where every cup is where love begins. Let's never rush, let's never run. Our love is steeped in rising sun. French press kisses, day by day. You fill my cup in every way, and even when this brew is gone, your love still presses on and on. faded greens. Nobody talks, nobody stares. Just gentle light and coffee breath. No need to ask, no need to speak. This table holds the calm I see. Quiet table, hidden in grace. You hold my world in tiny space. While chaos shouts beyond the glass, I sip the now and let it pass. The menu curls, the lights are low. The clock forgets which way to go. The world dissolves in frothy swirl. This is my place, my little world. The crowd can roar, the orders fly, but I sit still and breathe the sky. Quiet table, hidden grace. You hold my world in tiny space. While chaos shouts beyond the glass, I sip the now and let it pass. Don't need to run, don't need to chase. I found my breath in this still place. Quiet table, old and true. You hold my soul like softest brew. And when I'm lost, I won't go far. I'll find you where the corners are.
You bring the nut, I bring the sweet. Together we are one, complete. Your silence speaks in mellow tone, like coffee cups we've always known. No need to change, no need to try. We blend like stars in morning sky. Hazel and honey, love and sip. You hold me close, I never slip. You stir the strong, I bring the light. We're every shade of perfect night. You read the news, I hum a tune. We share our calm, we taste the moon. The world goes on and rush and spin, but here our hearts just softly win. You don't ask much, I don't pretend, but every day you taste like friend. perfect night. Some may need fire, some need thrill, but we just need a mug to fill. Hazel and honey, slow and kind, you're sweet and more than I can find. And when we're old and far from now, I'll still say love the way I know how.
The hum of cups, the window gray, you lean your head and drift away. The latte swirls in gentle tide. A lullaby in warm disguise. No clock to chase, no voice to fight, just foam and calm and muted light. Latte lullaby, soft and sweet, a pause where quiet hearts can meet. The world can spin, the noise can fly, but here we sleep in lullaby. You breathe in steam, I trace the rim. The cafe fades to something dim. No questions now, just settle in peace. In coffee song we find release. The softest notes, the calmest brew, they all belong to me and you. Latte lullaby, soft and sweet, a pause where quiet hearts can meet. The world can spin, the noise can fly, but here we sleep in lullaby. Let the foam write dreams anew. In every sip I fall for you. Latte lullaby, dusk and cream. We close our eyes and let hearts dream. No need for words, no need to try. Just love and warm and sweet goodbye.
The table set with toast and tea. You hum a song so easily. The morning sun paints stripes of gold, and I feel love in hands I hold. You sprinkle spice on every laugh and fill my soul with softer paths. Cinnamon Sunday, slow and kind, schedules chase us down the lane. We dance in socks on window pane. You pour the brew, I pour the grace, and time forgets this little place. You take my heart and stir it slow, like cinnamon in milky glow. Cinnamon Sunday, slow and kind. You warm the corners of my mind. With every smile, the world feels right. A Sunday wrapped in morning light. No need to plan, no need to run. Our joy is in the risen sun. Cinnamon Sunday, soft and sweet, where every breath feels so complete. Just you and me in warm array. Forever starts on Sunday gray. Cinnamon Sunday, slow and kind. You warm the corners of my mind. With every smile, the world feels right. A Sunday wrapped in morning light. Cinnamon Sunday. Cinnamon Sunday. Oh. You passed the spoon, I passed a smile. We stood in silence for a while. You stirred the cream, I watched it blend, and hoped that time would never end. The kitchen light was soft and low, and in that pause I came to know we're stirring hearts, not just the brew, mixing old hopes with something new. No fancy plans or shiny parts, just mugs and hands and stirring hearts. You asked if sugar made it right. I said just one, but stay the night. The kettle hummed, the moment warm, like we had found a gentle storm. No need to say what's clear and true. Each motion road I'm into you. We're stirring hearts, not just the brew, mixing old hopes with something new. No fancy plans or shiny parts, just mugs and hands
crackling tunes and swirling sand. You chose the booth, the record band, the vinyl spun a vintage air, and suddenly I saw you there. The needle dropped, your fingers tapped, my lonely heart got gently wrapped. Vanilla vinyl, sweet and round, you made my world a retro sound. With every beat we danced into two hearts on fire one afternoon. The caramel light, the rhythm slow, you sang along so soft and low, a melody that felt like June on tables stained with coffee spoon. Your voice in waves, your smile and swing made jukeboxes and angels sing. Vanilla vinyl, sweet and round, you made my world a retro sound. With every beat we danced in tune, two hearts on fire one afternoon. Let others chase the modern scene, I'll play your love on record clean. Vanilla vinyl, skip and sway, I'll press repeat on that old day. The past and present intertwine, where your love spins forever mine. Phones buzzing loud, world in a race, deadlines chase with no embrace. But here's a seed, a quiet song, where slow feels right and rush feels wrong. The barista nods, the clock stands still, and in this space I breathe at will. Press pause, please, just for now. Let silence teach me when and how to taste the foam, to feel the breeze, to let the world slip by with ease. You don't need grand escape plans, just this brewing steady hands. No scrolling news, no broken stream, just inner peace and vanilla cream. Let small be sacred, short be wide, where stillness holds what we've denied. Press pause